Hey everyone, so let's talk about urban legends, which I think would be really cool. The legend I want to talk about today is called the Legend of Green Man, and it's actually more than a legend. In the outskirts of Pittsburgh, in Peters Creek, there are tunnels that were used for coal mining. These tunnels are called Piney Fork Tunnel, but they are much better known as Green Man Tunnel. Today, the tunnels are neglected. They are pretty much abandoned. They're used to store rock salt. Growing up, I heard about the legend of Green Man. Now, I'm from Philadelphia, so Pittsburgh is a little bit a ways from me, but I always heard about Green Man, and I actually knew people who went out to try and investigate. They did say they heard like weird noises and things like that. Do I know if it was true? No, I was not there. The legend has a teenager that drive through the tunnel, and they would turn off all their lights and they would call out for the Green Man to appear. The Green Man supposedly would appear from the darkness, his face and hair tinted green, and if you actually touched your vehicle, then your vehicle would feel the electrical charge from his spirit, and it would have a lot of difficulties starting and it would stall. He's said to have eerie, glowing green skin and wander the tunnels and the roads at night. He's also been said to chase anyone away. Now, this story is actually really sad because it's based on true events. I heard a couple different stories growing up, and I can't tell you which one is correct. Some people say he was electrocuted, others say he was struck by lightning. The story that I heard was that this man, Raymond Robinson, which is his real name, worked for the electrical company, and he was climbing up a pole and he got struck by lightning and he became severely disfigured. He's said to have haunted the tunnels and do all the things I just told you about. Raymond Robinson was also known as Charlie No Face, and I'm not really sure how that name came about, but his name is Raymond Robinson, not Charlie No Face. Now, I looked up online, and what I came across is actually different from what I've heard, and I don't know which one's more accurate. What I found online was Raymond Robinson was born in 1910. It said that he had this accident at only 9 years old, which is a big difference from what I've always heard. I always heard that he worked for the electrical company and he got struck by lightning. He was out with a few friends and he was on a bridge by the creek, and they saw a bird's nest overhead. He climbed up, and when he reached the top, unfortunately he became electrocuted because there were a bunch of wires. He became severely disfigured after his electrocution, and doctors didn't think that he would live. He didn't have any eyes or a nose. His left arm had to be amputated. He would leave the house at night, and I'm assuming that this is because, you know, he didn't want to be seen, probably embarrassed, and want people to stare at him and be mean to him. So he would wander around at night, and teenagers would pose for pictures with him in exchange for beer and cigarettes. They would give him beer and cigarettes, and he would take a picture with them. Despite his accident, and despite the fact that doctors didn't expect him to live very long, he actually lived to be 74 years old, and he died on June 11th, 1985 in Beaver, Pennsylvania. I think this story is really sad, and I also think that people should know about it because people know him as Charlie No Face and they know him as Green Man, but his name is Raymond Robinson, and he's a real person who had a very tragic accident, and I think that he deserves to have his story told. Now, which story is accurate? Was he working for the electrical company? Did he have this accident when he was 9? I'm not really sure, but if you have any information, let me know down below. So does Raymond Robinson really haunt these tunnels? I will never know, but if you have any experiences, please share your story with me. I would like to hear. Please enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!